Hey there everybody, Johnny T here, and today we're going to replace the battery in this very rare Seiko alarm watch, analog digital. This is a watch that looks like it's probably from the 80s perhaps. I'm thinking 80s. I don't think it's 70s, it could be, but I'm thinking it's from the 80s. So this is a watch that has a little LCD screen in the 12 o'clock, or I guess the top of the dial here. And then it has a normal three-hander towards the center bottom right. The crown tells you kind of what's going on here, because at the time, I'm pretty sure all the crown is going to do for this is set the hour and the minutes hand. And then over here, it tells you all of the things that these buttons do. So you got start, stop, reset, mode 0, which is date, 1 is time, 2 is alarm, and 3 is a stopwatch. And yeah, it's got an alarm chronograph, as it says down here, and the LCD might just be an alarm perhaps. Maybe it isn't designed for doing 2 time zones. It's hard to say. I'm not entirely sure. I've never owned this watch before, but it's got a square case. The indices are gold. The hands are gold. It looks like the hour and the minutes hand do have some lume there, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, I mean, it really looks like a retro analog digital watch to me, like a picture-in-picture sort of thing going on here. The crown on the right looks like it was plated. I forget, is this like I think this is used like a zinc alloy or something like that, if I recall. Somebody correct me. But the plating on this crown is coming off. This watch has been worn. It's got wear everywhere. And then we have our 2 gold-plated buttons on the side. The buttons feel like they are springy. And I think they should still work. We'll see. The bracelet tapers down beautifully, actually. It's pretty dirty, though. That's all dirt. I would imagine coming in with the toothbrush, we could remove quite a bit of this dirt. Yeah, that's coming out pretty easily, actually. I'm not going to bore everybody with cleaning this watch, but I will be probably taking this bracelet off and cleaning it, though. You can see that there's some DNA inside of the clasp here. This has many levels of micro adjustment. This old Seikos usually have this going on. It's just your typical fold deploy. And the way you remove these bracelets is, if I want to, well, let's get the band off, and I'll show you. What do we want to do? I think we want to probably just push this in like so. Put your finger there so it doesn't fly. And this spring bar looks like it's kind of stuck. Yeah, it doesn't want to move. Interesting. Well, we'll leave it alone. Anyways, the way you would remove a bracelet or a link from this bracelet, if you wanted to do that, is you would just push this out like so. I don't want to puncture my nice, I don't want to damage my cushion here, but you would just push this little pin out, and then this little bar will come out, and then the link will separate, if you wanted to do that. Yeah, so we got Seiko, water resistant stainless steel at the top, Japan, and then it says h357-505C, actually 505C, or maybe 505C perhaps. And the serial number, and then it's got a little A right there. Yeah, very cool. The bracelet actually has some more information in here. Just says stainless steel, Japan B. B for bracelet, perhaps. This is also quite dirty. Yeah, that's all it says. So I think this will be easy to remove. I might just actually remove this now, if I can remember where my spring bar tool is. I think this is it right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this bracelet now. I'm going to lift my camera up a bit so I don't hit it. So you just want to come in and pull the spring bar out. These older watches are just such a pleasure to work on. Everything just kind of goes the way it's supposed to. Okay, so we have access pretty much to the watch now. And you can see there's a lot of wear. Somebody wore this for sure. So, and the way we're going to open it is a little lip right here. And removing the bracelet should make this much easier. So what I'm going to do, I usually use clear plastic to see what I'm doing. But I've got this old label paper, label wax paper that the sticky side goes on. I'm just going to grab my Bergeron 7403 case back opener. And I can see the blade right here. Put it in the lip like so. And this is why you want to see what we're doing. You know what? There we go. I'm just not going to use plastic on that. It's already pretty worn and scratched up. I'm not really worried about it. Okay. So it looks like we have a piezo. That's for our alarm. The circle in here is a piezo element. It says Global Sales Code Japan. It's got some really nice notches taken out for the buttons and the crown. Very nice. Interesting. And what we have here is a Seiko. It's got 7 jewels. Wow, that's pretty good, I'd imagine. Seiko 7 jewel. I'm not entirely sure what that says. Yeah, not sure. It says lock here, push there. This must be to remove the crown. And I believe our battery is underneath this gold plate here. And then there's a stamp. Can't quite make out what that says. H357-505C, perhaps? Yeah. It's a bit dirty. Very interesting. It's got a lock over here too. Huh. Very interesting. I wonder if there's a way this movement locks onto the case, perhaps. That's what I think I'm seeing. That must be what that means. Okay. Well, let's get the battery replaced and see what happens. These older Seikos, I'm going to get some Rodico, actually. And I'm just going to kind of clean it up a bit. I don't have a replacement gasket for this. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. Yeah, it's got like stains and stuff on it, and the Rodico's not really picking that stuff up, unfortunately. That's fine. Does have a gasket. This gasket is rock hard. Yeah. Rock hard and very brittle. Needless to say, I don't think it's doing its job anymore. Yeah. Interesting. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I guess I could just put a new gasket around this and hope for the best. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's get a battery in and make sure it runs first. So we're gonna pull screwdriver from my screwdriver set. I think this is gonna be a 1.4 tip. Yeah, 1.4 seems to be perfect. So I'm guessing there's going to be some spring tension on this, so I'm going to get a finger caught, and I'm just going to use my finger to apply pressure down just to make sure nothing flies at me, because I'm not sure. I've never worked on this movement before, so just as a precaution, I'm going to assume there's spring tension on this. I'm going to put the screw in the case back. I'm not going to put it on the piezo element though, I don't want to scratch that. Okay, let's do the other side now. Screws seem to be the same. A 1.4 tip seems to work for both. And this is the gray band. Should say 1.4 on there somewhere. My camera picked that up. Oh, let's see. I want to say these screws are the same, but I might want to perhaps keep them separated. Yeah, no, they're not the same. Great. I'll just keep this one in here for now, just to remind me of where that one came. I'm going to use metal tweezers to deal with this battery because it's dead. I don't care. Alright, so yeah, that's not a good sign at all. See that wet part there? Yeah, that's battery acid or something. That's electrolytes coming out of the battery. It's not ideal that that's happening there. I'm gonna get a Q-tip. And I'm just going to wipe that up. Clean up the tab a bit. Yeah, electrolytes leaking out of the battery, not a good thing, just so everybody knows. I think I'm going to get another Q-tip, or I'm going to flip it on the other side and just try and get all of this stuff out. Okay, so hopefully I left some Q-tip hairs in there. Hopefully this thing will still, this is still going to conduct. It's going to have continuity and I could still send electricity through it. But yeah, I just touched the battery and you could see the electrolytes coming off the battery there. Not good. I can't use this finger cotton anymore, but what size is this battery? It is a SR927, which translates to 395. That's what that is. Okay. I should have a 395 around here somewhere. Let's see. Yep, I got loads of them. Cool. Really hope this watch starts running after I... So these batteries, this one's pretty well packed in there, so I'm gonna actually use my Try not to hurt the cell when I do this. But yeah, that should work. Here we go. Don't want to damage my battery. Cool. Okay. Let's get my plastic tweezers. Let's plop a battery in. Oh. Yep, looks like it fits. So there is some spring tension there, you see? So it was a good, I should probably get another finger caught on. Or, I don't think it's necessary actually. The spring, the amount of tension is really just not enough to be concerning to me, honestly. So, whoops. Well, I have to push this down somehow, don't I? Let's see. Get this back in the hole there. If I... come on. Seem to be having some issues here. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's in. Yeah, the easiest thing would be to just push down with my fingers. So I'm going to put another cot on. I'm sure there's some other way to do this. I just don't have the patience right now, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, so that's in-ish. Let's get the other screw. Good, good. Excellent, excellent. So far, so good. Really need to stop slipping though. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. One more. A little bit over here. I think we're good. Alright. Let me put the case back on. Oh no, I don't think I will. I should though. Yeah, let's get the case back on. Let's see if this will run. Spring is still there, so we should have piezo. Yeah, without the gasket. Yeah, okay, let's see if it runs. Ha 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 ha! Look at that! It's running! No response from the top though. Top pusher. Okay. Bottom pusher seems to work though. But the top pusher does not. Wonder why. It's got to be dirty or something. Let's try and push it in by force. Yeah, nothing. Interesting. Well, I could see it pushing the... It's pushing the flipper, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, towards this metal post here, and nothing's happening. Not sure about that. But it is running otherwise. Well, I'm going to have to work on this at a later date, but if this watch is fully functional, it would be worth about $300, $350. In this condition, I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, it was what, 12 joules in this movement? Beautiful, look at that. It's running. And the, I mean, this is also running as well. It's just I can't do anything. Like, this pusher doesn't seem to want to do anything, so. Alright, well, I'm going to have to call it a video. We could argue that, well, I also have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do about this gasket, too. So, to be continued at some point. For now, I'm going to let it run. Let's get dimensions and then call it a video. I would consider this a successful battery replacement video. But, the watch is not working. I couldn't sell it, like, unless I disclosed, obviously, that's got problems, so the case size on this is 34mm. Beautiful. Wait, is my thing doing the thing? No, it's fine. I think it was 34. Yeah, 34mm case size. Lug to lug is 37.5. Thickness is 8.3. And then if you want to put a new strap on it, it's about 20mm. Maybe a little less, actually. So there you go. This is a beautiful little Seiko watch. It's a shame it's not fully functional. I'm gonna look into how to fix it. If anybody has any ideas on how to perhaps diagnose this problem, please leave a comment. I would really appreciate that. I feel like the post that this is making contact with is just dirty, and I probably just have to clean them. And maybe once it's continuity again, it'll work. We did have a battery that was leaking electrolytes inside of the watch, so perhaps that caused some kind of damage. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If this was interesting, feel free to like and subscribe. If I helped you fix your Seiko, whatever model number this one is, I guess it's using movement, yeah, 505C. If I helped you fix your watch using this movement, definitely like and subscribe. Hopefully I can do another video of me actually fixing this, though. Well, thanks so much for that. I'm going to leave this bracelet off. Can I get these? It's weird because these spring bars, oh yeah, these come out. Okay, good. Get these spring bars out. Get all of this cleaned up. I will probably just use an alcohol wipe. I'm gonna get a gasket on this first, though, before I start cleaning it up. But I'll do all of that in the video where I'm actually trying to fix it. Okay, well, take it easy, everybody. See you all in the next one.